107.
Look at DJ S on Rel Renee. We are out here live in full effect. Bag for the podcast. Number 7, Lucky 7.
The God number.
The God number.
This is the God Body episode.
The God Body episode. Oh, yeah, there's a lot to get on.
Oh, man, so that means it's about to be a doozy.
Oh, yeah. Nothing but home runs, slugging them out, yo, fighting for your hood. How y'all feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I got sponsored by Hush Life Boutique with the little pink.
Oh, you
know
spiffy today?
Feeling like Cameron, Uptown, you know what I mean? Harlem, shout them out, you know what I mean?
How you feeling, yo?
You know, I'm ready. I came out the gates with my Chun-Li the Street Fighter swag. Ready for whatever. I know I gotta combat these two tonight. So
Yeah.
I'm about peace and love, bro.
Nah,
I came prepared. I know Heineken's not.
No, I'm about straight ignorance today,
Street
man.
fighting.
Yeah, I'm just ready to go, man. Where do we want to take it right now, huh? Where do we want to take it? Because
I know you got something for me, Heineken.
I definitely have.
We gonna start off slow, or we gonna start fast? Because her topic starts us off like kind of eases us back into the show. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I think we should save my topic for later.
Oh,
Yeah.
We usually pop it off with the ignorance, and then we do the gems at the end. How you like that?
I'm cool with it.
Let's start off with salute to Future, man. He was talking crazy. He was saying he's
you
rich.
You gonna cry in that Nissan or that Phantom?
You gonna cry in that Honda or that L train, baby.
Listen.
How you feeling about Future's antics and gangster? He's a gangster Haitian.
I mean, who's going first?
Not me.
I'm not mad at Future.
I'm not mad at it neither.
He's just really speaking facts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it goes. You know, dudes gonna be dudes regardless. Like,
ain't that the truth?
Like that's kind of difference between us and like I would say women, because they be denying their truth. Like we gonna sit up here and be like, nah, like he's spitting facts. Like, you know, dudes basically do the same thing. So
all day.
How you want to get treated? You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the stage of life that you need to do that. You know what I mean? If he's still pimping, he gonna keep pimping. That's just what it is. A pimp ain't never gonna die.
The pimps never died. They just moved to Miami.
That's all they do.
They moved to Miami real quick.
Them and the gangsters.
What's your thoughts, Rel? Because you know he said he's richer than Wendy Williams.
That's not true.
Oh, clearly.
That's not true.
Why is it not true?
Wendy's worth double what he's worth.
In what, liquid?
I don't know, but when I look up net worth, it says he's a slight 30, she's a nice 60.
You believe that Wendy's worth more than Future right now?
Wendy got TV money, bro.
TV money.
Wendy has a cult following.
Wendy's different. Wendy, Wendy got TV money. Wendy got endorsements.
Oh,
Wendy got things that do TV that they're coming.
How many books she's written?
Yeah, she put out
written.
books.
Come
like,
on,
with
man.
Future, like yo, dog, she been in this joint for years since we was kids, bro.
That's a fact. Yeah,
she
I'm
been
very
getting
aware.
long money, yo. She got so much money that her husband got another family, and she's supporting that family too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Ain't that what they said on TV?
Listen,
I mean, ain't that what TMZ told us?
The thing about Wendy Williams is that she has such a cult following that it's like we could never understand it. We never could understand it because it's like the way that people watch her show every day religiously and do her sayings and they go by her facts. Some people, the only information they get about entertainment industry is from Wendy Williams.
Yo, Wendy Williams has the voice. Like, Wendy Williams is the one woman that if podcasting was out back in the day, she would have ran. She would have ran this whole thing. She would have murked it because Wendy still is the type of woman that if she's on radio, you could just listen to her talk all the way down the road, and be entertained and be waiting for the commercial to come back to hear Wendy talk. B.
That's true.
She's a legend. B.
That's true.
I mean. We gotta talk about he took Scotty's bitch, yo. Listen.
Yo. She says that's not why she's leaving.
Well, why is she leaving Scottie Pippen a sixth time? No.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. This is what she said.
Listen. We could have played devil when we talk about Future too, but we jumped in and said, yeah, niggas ain't shit.
Yeah,
too.
Hold on. He's a 6-time NBA champion, a Hall of Famer, a multi-millionaire, and Madonna was on his dick. And wouldn't, yes.
Madonna?
Yeah, this is a...
But that ain't current. Future's right now.
Listen, stop.
Okay,
you got to run the resume. So why is she leaving then?
She said that. I'm just saying what she said.
No. Why is she leaving after all of that?
You want me to say why she said she's leaving, or why
Both.
do I think she's leaving?
Both. I want to know. From
Okay,
your
she
perspective.
said she's leaving because
Let's hear this.
She went through all of these years of being alone while being with him. She spent Christmases alone, and birthdays.
While he's winning championships with Jordan, she's complaining.
Now,
right?
wait, listen.
You hear this
now
fuck
wait.
shit, Red?
So that was her excuse. Now my excuse is what I think the reason is. She just wants something else. She's not ready to see herself get older and settle down because she sees too much.
Oh, she want young niggas in her
she
pussy.
Want to be in the mix.
Did you see how she looks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I see how she looks.
Of course she wants to be in the mix.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course she wants to be in the mix. She's not ready to do what Scottie Pippen wants to do.
And you and I both know, we know women that be about 44 and be real spicy.
Yeah.
Real spicy.
And be wanting to live a whole nother life. And Scottie Pippen is probably a little,
Over
not
that.
probably, he's older. He's on the older swag. He's on his Byron Scott swag. That's like Byron Scott's chick. You know that's like Byron Scott's chick got that little Filipino whatever broad. That's like her getting dicked down by a rapper and leaving Byron Scott alone. He's like, yo, he's just old. Just admit it. Like, why won't she just say he's old, Future's young and spicy, and I'm not ready to ready to dress for the casket yet.
She want to sit front row at the Hawks games. You don't want to do the lean. You know what I'm saying?
She want to suck lean dick.
Yeah, they want to be around Drake.
So my question is he dating all of these women simultaneously?
Who?
Because he just had a baby with the Joe girl.
Bow Wow's baby mom, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's active.
Wait, Future had another baby?
Yeah.
Last week.
Yo, he's turning them out.
Yeah.
And he got another girl.
That's the wave right now, though. Y'all do know that, right?
Yeah. Having
Sister
baby.
wives?
No. Dudes having mad babies with mad bras, like leaving legacy.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
That's the wave, and especially the ones that can afford it. Yo, Dr. Dre, that's my man. I rocks with Dre. He's a legend, but Dre got like 20 kids, like 19 now because one passed away. That's a lot of kids.
Wow. It's a lot of kids right there. What happened?
I know a couple
kids.
people.
You not ready to churn them out?
No, listen. It's easy for men to do that because they not popping them out.
That's the point.
You get me?
That's why there's more women than men.
But I'm just
got a
saying.
factory,
Just keep in
I ain't
mind.
no factory.
Keep in
That's a
mind
fact.
that's the wave right now. That these dudes is like having a lot of kids. It's a couple more dudes that got a lot of kids with a lot of baby mamas just turning them out.
Yeah,
and the females don't mind it.
Because they getting taken care of as they should get taken care of.
I tweeted that the other day. I was like, I can't believe chicks are still willingly having babies by a Future. Like,
why is that
payday.
a problem?
It's not a problem. It's just surprising to me.
I mean, Diddy has a lot of kids too. Nobody says nothing about that.
He does,
right?
but Diddy also has great co-parenting.
He ain't got no.
Diddy also has great co-parenting.
Co-parenting, no, he is the parent.
Yes.
He has the babies with the bras and takes
exactly.
them with him and pays them and pays them still.
And then all of the baby moms come over and hang out.
Let me ask
he
you
still
something.
has a girlfriend.
That's a pimp. That's not co-parenting. Yo, that's pimping skills.
That's co-pimping.
That's pimping skills. Yeah. He's a pimp, all right?
He's a pimp.
All right.
Is Future on child support?
I don't know.
He's never been on child support.
Not now, maybe not now.
Well, but no.
I think Sierra probably has him on child
No,
support.
she doesn't.
Why would she?
I don't know.
He takes
I
care of the
feel like
kids.
they had
Her
so much
husband
beef
make
in
20
court.
million.
Hold on. Having beef justifies putting
I
a
feel
man
like
on
that's
child
what
support?
No, I said I felt like for some reason I knew they were in court.
Yeah.
And I knew it was over something, and I assumed that it would have been
visitations, custody, things like that. Yeah.
Right. But I assume money would always be involved too.
No, she's rich, he's rich. He's taking care of the kids.
I agree that that's how it should be, but I know that sometimes things can get petty when you get into the breakup and the child situation.
Who's being the petty one here, though, Relly?
It would have definitely have been her, but I'm just saying that sometimes that happens. I'm not saying whose side it was.
This is
saying that sometimes this happens.
This is going into our next topic.
She drank a different cup of juice. This joint, she's just being straight up like it would be her fault.
I'm not mad at it.
I mean, we speaking straightforward.
So you better go ahead. You better get all this juice right now.
Yeah, nigga.
Bushmaster.
Oh yeah. But let's talk about, because DJ Essel's been in this business a lot of years. All of us have been encountering a lot of things, and recently there's an epidemic that's been hitting right now.
What's that?
It's emotional women fucking up the bag in the business. Oh, you don't know what happened. That's what.
I don't know. I'm just saying that general statement was like eye roll. But go ahead, tell me the story.
Women will sit there knowing that the bag is on the line, knowing that they're in position to get $1 million. And because a dude probably didn't answer his phone while he was sleeping, she'll just circumvent a business meeting. And now
tell me what you're talking about. Give me the story.
No, I can't give too much of the story because I'm fixing people right now as the story's happening. But what I will say is I've seen women sabotage the bag, sabotage success, sabotage greatness because they're in their emotional feelings.
I've seen people do that.
Not
so just
in this industry. How many women have lasted?
We always say this how many thing when the ratio is not even the same as to how many women and men are even in the industry.
Really?
Yeah,
you don't have examples of women to look up to and say, "Oh."
I'm not saying I don't have.
She's not really privy to the information. This is like another one of those unfair questions.
I'm not privy to what information
about the amount of women that
because what is known for a lot in the business is that it's kind of hard to deal with women on an ongoing basis.
That's a stigma created by who?
The women.
I'm just telling all I'm trying to do is be a beacon of information. I didn't come up with this. I got 20 years in the
I'm just saying,
in the
I'm
music
asking
business.
a question. I'm just asking a question.
We don't even have to ask a question. You know what's happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's been women. It ain't no men never sabotage me. And you know this firsthand, so we don't have to talk about other things of that nature, and I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different type of look when it's woman on woman. It was before Me Too existed. You know what I'm saying? So when you deal with emotion, because it's a lot of sex that goes on.
That's true.
It's a lot of personal time that people spend together when you're dealing with music. So when you're creating, people don't get why. Oh, how are they dealing with that person, or why they did? Because they spend a whole lot of time together. They get to know each other, and emotions start to come into play with what's going on, right?
This is a fact.
And then usually, since niggas is always in their mind of pimping and being able to control the shit and want to just be having sex and using it to their advantage, just sticking and moving, the women don't always feel that same way.
But sometimes what ends up happening too is the dude be like, I don't want to smash the chick. I just want to keep business. And she feel a certain way.
Yeah, that happens.
And most of the time,
but dudes feel a certain way about that too. What you mean? Because there are some women that'll put it down and then be like, "Yo, we either could work together, or we could do this together."
Yeah.
And dudes will get a different type of way, but it happens more often. Like I would explain with women, because there are more women singers and all that out there than men.
Yeah.
There isn't. Rap is the only male-dominated really genre out there. Every other genre is like women are the money makers because they,
for the most part,
because they have so many things that go along with them. Like once Nicki blows up, then she has makeup, she has hair, she has all type of modeling, she has fashion, she has accessories, she has electronic. It's an endless thing for women. Men don't go do that type of stuff. So that's why, like, if you look around, there are always going to be more females, and now females are in rap, crazy,
taking over.
Exactly.
What happened, really?
They really busting the move.
I'm just saying. I've lost a lot of money based on a good majority of women I've worked with, whether a nigga was in their ear, whether they or whether they felt like your vibe, which they might have misinterpreted, is something that, oh, no, I'm going to punish you because you got to act like you're my nigga even though I'm in a relationship. Because, there's certain girls, they want to feel like every dude is their nigga, not based on a sexual vibe, but more so in an attentive vibe.
I would say not their nigga, but the same expectation that they have for this guy, the same type of respect. I'm expecting my coworkers to have that same type of respect for me as well.
When I call the phone, you got to pick up. Like, excuse me, I'm not your husband. You don't talk to me like that. Oh, you got to come to my son's 3rd birthday party or this 10th birthday.
Or I'm going to feel some type of way.
And then you just met the person a week ago. I've had that happen.
What type of bitches is y'all dealing with?
The ones that's on your friends list on Instagram.
Well,
that's the ones I'm dealing with.
Whoa. But this isn't, wait, time out.
I know your friends.
But hold on. But hold on. Let me say this, though.
Yeah.
When she says what type of women are we dealing with, we're not talking about women we have relationships with. We're talking about women that are being worked at in the industry. So that's why I said this is an unfair question, because she hasn't worked with all of these different type of women in the industry as of yet. So as she goes along for a certain amount of years and this show gets bigger and she starts encountering all of these little different things that she might encounter with women that she doesn't encounter with the men, because all she's going to have to deal with the men is
wanting to fuck.
Is that they want to have sex. Exactly.
She knows how. You've been around enough to know how to navigate that.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me say this. I was just listening to what you guys had to say because I was looking at a situation where I thought about it, you know, as far as who have I had the most issues with in my tenure in entertainment. And I've definitely had a lot of problems in general, but I can say I've had more problems with other women. Until recently, when this whole epidemic of women empowerment has come along. This was not always this way. It was not always love with women in media. It was not always love when women link up. It was not that way. It was always shade. So I feel like I can understand what you guys are saying, but I also have dealt with emotional ass men in entertainment as well who have fucked up a bag for me on account of their emotions. Yeah. So I can't say that say that they're not a part of it, but I can say that I have had more women create issues for me based off of their own issues than men.
And those issues, were they warranted, justified? No. From a political or business sense? It's just
half of them were women I never even had conversations with.
It's pure, that's what I'm talking about. That's the problem of what we're talking about.
That fucks up.
That's why I wanted to hear what you guys had to say.
A chick can be, listen, you could be right next to the bag. All you got to do is play it cool. Play it cool.
And don't say nothing. Just don't say anything.
And you're in position. You're set for the next 10 years. Oh, you didn't text me back at 9:05 in the morning. Bitch, I was in the train.
But I feel like you don't want to hear what I have to say. Bitch, I was in the train.
I was in the train. Like, perfect example, right? It was brought to my attention by a couple of female viewers and supporters that sometimes when I talk about my domestic violence stories, I don't give details on why I might have uppercutted a chick or bashed her head in. Would you like to hear one of the details? On why I did that?
Me personally?
Yes.
Not me personally, but if your fans want to hear it.
No. The women, supporters, and listeners. Okay. Those are the ones that want to hear this.
So let's hear it for them.
So it's not about her.
It's not about me. Them. It's about them. Let's hear it for the ladies.
I agree.
Listen, we just talked about messing up a bag because you're emotional. Not you per se, just in general. Right? Did you see that video of the Chinese dude that was getting beaten up by the lady, and
the bus goes over the cliff and kills 15 people?
What's your thoughts on that?
That's got to be the stupidest lady I've ever seen in my life.
I've seen way more videos with ladies that's worse.
Now,
on a bridge, though?
No, I seen one with the lion when she got out. They was in the lion park.
Yeah, I remember.
And the Chinese girl, and she was Chinese, and she argued with the dude and came out the car to argue and yell at him outside the glass. And the lion grabbed her and never seen her again.
I remember.
And then he got out to save her and got eaten as well. And the kid is the only one who survived that was in the car.
Now, let me tell you, I remember one previous episode, I remember Esso saying that Asian women were subservient.
Except that one.
Those two.
And guess where she ended up?
Those two.
The bottom of the river.
Both of them are dead.
Yeah. No, the man. It was a woman and a man. They both
but I'm saying the lady who crashed the bus was also Asian.
Emotions.
Yeah.
That's two.
So that's two. They not subservient.
That's two. No. They must be Americanized. They must got black. Yo, they
first must be black girls.
They friends is black girls.
Yo, they be hanging out with sis.
They don't let your man disrespect you.
Push that bridge. Push that bus off the bridge.
Ming Lee, you don't gotta take that shit from Sean Lee. Or Bruce and them.
But yeah, so I had a similar scenario. I was on a highway, a very popular highway in New York City. Oh yeah, he knows the story. And this chick made up a story in her head that I didn't want her to meet a certain dude. I told her, yo, listen, I'm not eating none of that. Yo, you could fall that in your own. I'm not eating whatever expectations or blame, because women want you to accept the blame when they feel a certain way. So I said, F you and F yourself ×2. As I'm on the highway, she sucker punches me. So now I swerve. I'm like, yo, you chipped my tooth. I don't care. Hits me 4 times. Now we're swerving on the highway. The only reason I don't flip over or I don't crash is there's no cars, because this is super late at night. So what do you think I'm supposed to do as she's trying to kill me on the highway?
What would I do?
Yes. We're on the highway. There's no exit ramp.
I will pull over on the side of the road.
There's no exit. You're really going to get, this is a truck highway. Okay. You will get eviscerated.
Right. Okay. The nearest exit, what are you supposed to do? Knock her out when she's unconscious? she could wait till she gets to the exit? I think that's what he did.
He Mike Tyson her. Now,
no, I'll tell you what I did.
Now, that's the reason why he Mike Tyson her.
No, I'll tell you what I did. I grabbed her by the back of the neck. And
I was going to say the neck.
Yeah, and I bashed her head right in the airbag. What you say? We just seen a nigga lose his life on a bus. And you say...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Have you ever?
I'm just saying I'm thinking about her face.
Have you ever been sucker punched while you on the road?
You missed it. You missed the whole thing because you're trying to tell your story.
Yeah.
You just said she punched you 4 times. And you
swerving.
And you said you grabbed it and hit her thing to stop her. And she said, I'm worried about her face. That's the telltale story. Bag fuel. You don't even got to go no further, bro.
I wasn't saying that like that. I wasn't saying I wasn't worried about his face.
I'm just saying, peep game. Do we have to go any further? She can't even say nothing. You told her that this is why it doesn't even matter. Joy, I made him tell this story because you complained about it, and I told you it doesn't even matter.
You've been around me. Do I look like a dude that just...
Listen, that's not the reason why I was saying that. I'm just saying that.
Story because it's going to get misconstrued.
Listen, no. The reason why I was saying that is because people get hit all the time, but you don't hear about people getting their face smashed into airbags. So I visualized it and I felt it.
Let me ask you something.
That's why I said that.
But she didn't feel the 4 gut punches and face punches while you were swerving around.
No.
He said, have I ever been hit while driving?
She didn't say, how was your face, Hein? Did it recover when you bashed the woman's head?
He said his tooth was chipped. That's what he said. I heard that part.
Oh, my bad. He
said that
earlier. She said, damn. I wonder how her face was.
No, I said, ooh. And I said, damn, I just imagined my face hitting the airbag. I was just like, damn. I mean, I've been punched before, so I know how that felt.
Now imagine getting punched while you're operating a vehicle. What was you about to say?
That's crazy.
Oh, I thought you was about to say that's different.
No,
I would have cut your mic off.
That's
crazy.
She could. Your studio.
No, that's crazy. Cut your shit off in your own shit.
Exactly.
No, that's fucked up. She's wildin'. Let me tell you something. I would have pushed her ass out the fucking car so fast.
No. What happened is, because she lived close to the highway, so she got out the vehicle. Let me tell you how ill it is.
She lived close to the highway. Yeah. Took me out.
Yeah. I drove so fast that the force was able to close the door of the car.
That's cool.
She
deserved it. Stop and roll.
Because now you sitting there, you driving. Imagine you just driving like, yeah, whatever, and you get one of these. Boom.
Nah, that's not even funny.
I didn't know that women were so mean when I was young.
Neither did I.
If I would have, I definitely would have tiptoed around them a whole lot more.
Oh, yeah.
I skated through, boy.
Yeah,
I tell you, because I even had some dangerous pockets. But if I knew then what I know now,
it would have been a different life.
I would have never been a pimp, God. I would have never, ever been a pimp, God.
I don't ever think I was mean.
These bras is mean right
now. But I'll be honest, I've had people tell me that I was mean, but I don't remember.
You know how I know women is mean right now? Because other women are like, yo, these bitches is definitely they different right now. They mean. And other women are saying it like, yo, they the mean girls. See? Yeah, everybody's saying this like,
but it's because social media is feeding them and telling them that what they're doing is okay.
Yo, me too.
It's fuck niggas that's trying to get pussy.
Me
saying
too.
That
yo, listen. Me
they
too.
They need to get fucked up too.
Excuse
my language.
Me Too is no different than any other movement that this stuff goes to people's head. Everybody, no matter what, women are no different. It's power.
That's all it is.
Anybody that usually gets power, 9 out of 10 of them abuse it.
Yeah, for the most part.
Period.
Yeah.
So if you finally gonna get the power, so now I got the power after all of these years. Yes. I got all of these women elected and all that. Nah, I'm going burger with it. Yeah. So what? Y'all niggas did.
Because you see the emotion, you got to deal with the emotional factor. There's a reason why North Korea hasn't bombed us and we haven't bombed North Korea. You know why? We haven't had a woman in power yet. One day, watch. I'm telling you right now, a period's going to come. Her man didn't text her back. Ding Sung Lee.
Press the
button, yo. You didn't text me back quick enough.
They are so fucking dramatic.
Did he say Dim Sum Lee? Dim Sum Lee. Press the button.
It's funny you said that because,
Yeah,
we got the only cameraman that talks live on air.
Yeah. Shit is awesome.
No,
This
go
is
ahead.
dope.
I watched this Netflix show called Jane the Virgin.
Jane the Virgin, all right. You watched it on Netflix.
So that was the first episode. I watched it, and there was this Spanish dude.
A Spanish dude, okay.
And a female,
Spanish female.
Who was a virgin. Her grandmother told her she was a virgin.
Her grandmother told her she was a virgin.
She needs to stay a virgin.
Oh, she needs to stay a virgin, because I'm like, how does her grandmother know how her pussy was operating?
So she get married. But long story short.
Yeah.
She went to the GYN.
She went to the GYN, okay.
She had a different doctor, which was a female.
All right.
The day before, the female caught her heterosexual friend cheating on her. And it fucked her head up that she mixed up the appointments with her clients, where she inseminated the virgin instead of the other client.
Oh Lord.
Oh, so she put a baby in a virgin. Okay. We've heard that story before. It's called religion.
Yeah.
No, what he's saying is to bring it back full circle is that women's emotions fuck up their ability to perform.
Yeah, I agree.
That is so not true.
Yes.
That's not true.
Yes.
She should have called out.
She
should have called out.
You know why it has to be a little bit of truth to this? And I'm gonna just
I
say
saw
this
a bitch crash a car in a bus.
No, I'm gonna keep it real. Chemical imbalance.
That's all it is.
That we already know scientifically women are chemically imbalanced. So if you're chemically imbalanced, how are you gonna make
They're chemically imbalanced men too.
How are you gonna
That's
make?
true.
But it's rare. So how are you gonna make a rational decision? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's more rare.
We are chemically imbalanced because we make people inside of our bodies.
I mean, listen.
we make people.
But you're making
so
my point.
every month.
Exactly.
But listen to what I'm saying. So for 7 days a month or 5 to 7 days, we're a little rickety, right?
How about pre?
Well, listen. If we want to keep it a stack, I get pre, during, and
There
post.
you go.
I'm
You're
always
making my
bugging.
point.
All right,
But this is the thing. I acknowledge it and I let people around me know this is what's going on. But it never affects my ability to perform at my job where I get paid.
But you don't have to.
saying.
But the difference with your job is that you're not making decisions for the world. You work for somebody else. You're following instruction. So if I can come in there and just follow instruction and my stomach is in knots, then that's different. But now if I have to make technical decisions where I have to use my mind and lead other people, we might incur some problems
it's
right
gonna
now.
be a kamikaze, my nigga.
This is what I'm saying. So you're comparing what you do at work to Hillary Clinton pressing a button.
Yeah.
It's two
I
totally
don't think she
different
would press
things.
a button.
Yes,
would
she
she make
would.
some irrational decisions? Maybe.
Nigga.
I
But
don't know if
think
she would press the button,
button.
but that whole chemical imbalance thing,
And I don't
that's
think-
what's scary.
And
that's
Hillary
what's
Clinton
scary.
doesn't get a period. Let's be clear.
All right, but we've seen
She's
women.
definitely done with that
We've
phase in her
seen
life.
women cheat on their man based on what their horoscope says.
Who did that?
Come on,
Who
now.
did
Don't
that,
do
yo?
that.
Who
Don't
did
do
that?
You
Nah,
haven't
Adam.
dated niggas based
At
on
them,
their
son.
horoscope.
At them. No.
You never be like, oh, he's a Sagittarius. Oh, he's an Aquarius.
No, I
It's
might
not-
say that, but it's not to justify anything. It's not to justify
So none of your
anything.
homegirls don't date based on astrology sign. They be like,
Not
oh,
strictly, no. Not strictly. Do they think about it? Yeah. But do we talk about it? Yeah, maybe. But not like, oh, well, he's a this and I'm not going to date him. This is not the 1980s. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
okay. We'll see about that.
Maybe. I'm just saying.
So, I Hillary or whoever, whenever a woman gets into power, listen,
It ain't gonna be Hillary.
Listen, whatever. I'm gonna get my fucking bunker because I know you're gonna let your period or your emotions go and fuck up the bag and you'll fuck up the country. Now I'll be ready for you.
Well, the closest thing we got to a woman right now is Donald Trump.
That's a fact.
He's the closest thing to a lady we're ever gonna get in office.
That's a man with a chemical imbalance.
That's a
really.
fact.
Definitely.
There you go.
But
He's
see,
running the
but
country
we're
just
gonna
fine.
give it to you.
He's
But-
doing
but
just
look,
fine, right?
No, wait, time out.
It's a
But it took 44, 45 presidents to get to this chemically imbalanced
Listen,
motherfucker.
it
That's
was a
a
couple
fact.
of them before. But
Yeah,
look,
well.
I saw the funniest shit on Twitter earlier.
What did you
guys
see?
gotta really surf Twitter more.
All right.
So it was, how they keep having these comparisons to the Simpsons episodes in reference to Donald Trump. Like
Yeah.
they keep aligning, right?
Yeah, it's
so there
hilarious.
was one of him in a casket, and they was like, I don't know why y'all panicking. The Simpsons hasn't steered us wrong yet. Just wait on it.
Oh, right.
I was like,
schedule.
oh damn. I mean, look. Did you see what he did to the news correspondent outside?
I seen that.
Oh, she's a strong black woman.
You are now listening to Bag Fuel.
Well-timed fuck you is always better than anything else.
Yeah.
Like when people are trying to sell me the falsality of their fuckery, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck your family, and fuck your husband, fuck your wife.
I got something.
You sound kind of mad today.
Yeah, I'm trying to get his energy back positive.
Listen. I'm tight like a tiger, mad like a moose.
Kind of mad
Okay.
today.
Yes, nigga.
We always
DMX.
talking about dating, and we also talk about interracial dating and things like that.
Yeah,
So
interracial dating.
I've been seeing some funny shit on social media in reference to black girls and black girls dating and things like that.
All right. We
So-
spoke about this before, kind of.
No, yeah, but in a different sense. So I basically saw something, and it was like, okay, when white girls, you introduce your friends to your white friends, your dude to the white friends, they like, oh, he's so nice, he's cute. Introduce us to your black friends. Tell them we hungry. They want their friends do to take them out to eat, right? That's
Black girl.
that's what they saying.
And that's a black girl thing?
That's what they saying now.
That's a fact.
Now I saw something else with
Unless
my
you're
phone.
homeless.
Look, then I saw something else. I screenshotted it for you guys, and it was basically saying something like that too. It says, if you go out with your girl and her friends as her man, you must cover all tabs. These are the hidden rules we must learn when becoming a man.
Let me tell you something.
Your bitches tried that.
Yeah.
I iced many of bitches.
No.
That's a fact.
I remember one time, right? I've done that at least 3 times, right? I remember we went to some dinner party, expensive restaurant, right? And everybody starts doing the calculator thing, whatever, right? And I was like, you know what? My food costs $40. Let's see who's dumb enough to be stupid. And the person I was with, their food was $70. I pulled out 100. Somebody came to me like, oh, you got to put in more. I was like, yo, fuck you. You're the broke motherfucker right there.
But you did have to put in more. If 70 and 40, that's 110.
110 plus tip.
So you already was slow. You already fucked up. So
You was owing more money.
Wrong.
Definitely.
Wrong. You was all wrong. You should have dropped
70
the
and 40 is 110.
No. 40 and 30, 70.
Oh, okay.
And I put in 100.
I thought you said 40 and 70.
Oh, because you said 40 and 70.
I was going to say, you violated. You violated. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So $70, you put down 100.
Yeah.
All right, so
you
you
good.
Okay.
You good. That's a tip. That's a $30 tip.
Now, but wait a minute. Let me ask you a question. What kind of restaurant was it, and how many people was
Italian, of at least a good 10 people.
10 people.
And people were drinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you
And how much
wait,
was the
time out. And let me guess, you didn't drink.
I hate niggas like you.
I knew it.
Oh
I hate them.
God,
Yeah, but I put it.
I knew
But
it.
hold
I
on.
knew it.
But hold on.
I knew it.
But here's the difference, though. I put in at least 30% more of what my bill is. So regardless of that, I already cover what it is, whether I drank or not. So anybody else saying anything.
Okay.
So if I ordered a $5 salad and I put in $40.
Nah, see,
It depends on how many. how much
listen,
you-
I got a theory behind this, and I think she knows my theory.
I
Behind
do that
it.
to see who's the cheap nigga that I can't
no,
bring
no.
around.
When
It
I
might
come-
be you though.
It might be you. It sounds like you.
But hold on.
It sounds
Hold
like
on.
you.
But there's no calculator. Hold on. If I pay $40,
We don't need a calculator, my nigga.
hold on.
That's the point.
But you're not making sense here. If my salad is $5 and I pay
Why would you come
40
order a
No,
salad?
wait, talking about.
But I'm
Niggas
paying,
like you, bro. Why
you
would
like-
you come
hold
order a salad?
He's
hold on. But I paid $40. So how am I being cheap?
Okay, can I give you the
That
theory?
doesn't make sense.
Can I give you?
Yeah, but I can clearly afford to buy more though. So what are we talking about here?
Listen, this
If I
is what-
ordered a salad, if I say I'm only
You
getting
know
a
what,
salad,
yo.
that don't make sense.
He
here.
won't let me talk. Listen,
Hold on. How's that being cheap if I paid almost
gonna
5,000% more of what it
I'm
costs?
going to explain if you give me a second.
Yeah.
This is like, you know how they got the basketball and baseball, they got unwritten rules and shit,
All right,
right?
what's the unwritten
so
rule?
the unwritten rule of this is if you're going to go out with a bunch of people, we all know that the bill is already going to be distorted.
monstrous.
It's going to be monstrous and it's going to be distorted. So the only way that you're going to feel good about this shit is if you order entirely what you want. It doesn't
Go
matter.
for it.
You're not understanding. I'm
Because
not ordering.
at the end,
gonna pay.
the only way that it's gonna work out is when that bill comes and they say it's $1,500 and it's 10 people.
Give me
$150.
Split it even.
I don't give
That's
a
the way
fuck
we
about
roll.
what you ate or drank.
I don't
get what you want.
Listen,
because we all gonna get what we want,
and let's make it happen.
You're not understanding. I don't disagree with none of that.
Okay.
I'm saying I put extra on whatever it is. So anybody that complains when you put an extra on whatever it is, they're the problem.
Okay.
Regardless of what you order. If you order the water, right, and you put up $50,
I would never do that.
No, I'm just giving you an example. But you put up $50. If anybody said to you, yo, you need to put in more money, you know that person's the cheap motherfucker, the broke motherfucker.
We don't go like that.
That's a fact, man.
That's not how I am.
Hein.
That doesn't make sense here.
Hein. These are one of these situations that you come back sometimes later and say, yo,
I
understand. Hein, listen.
You're putting in way more. I'm paying 1,000% for water,
bro,
and you're going to call me
Bro, your whole thought process
Going
about
into the
this
dinner
thing is all wrong.
I'm not talking about I'm ordering that just to do that for an example. I'm talking about that's what I want to get. Point blank, period. So if I pay way more above value, how's that being cheap?
Okay.
If a cheap nigga would have said, I only got a water, so that's all I'm paying for, that's a cheap nigga.
Okay.
A cheap nigga is a nigga that sits at the table with a water and a salad when we're having steak and shrimp.
A cheap nigga's worried about, wait, this is what I ordered, and this is how much I
owe.
At the bill. I owe $65.
That's my point,
I'm
though.
paying $65. I'm not doing that, yo. How much is the bill? The bill is $1,500. It's 10 of us. I don't care if you got a salad. I don't care if you got 5 drinks. I don't care if you got 2 drinks. I don't care if you got 1 drink. You might have got a starter. You might have got a dessert. I'm not expecting nobody to add up.
Now, when I was
younger, get what you want.
When we was younger, on a different type of time.
Because we didn't have no money.
When I was in college and shit like that, then definitely I'm only dropping what I pay for. But that's Applebee's type of time.
But
like,
listen,
that's Applebee's time.
We're not going to no Italian shit. We're not going to Paisanos and all that shit to go fucking split up. Well, I had $30 and I had $24 and I had $76 worth of drinks.
That's why I paid more. Because when I would go, the rules of what you're saying is all accurate. But I done seen niggas say, yo, everybody got to. I said, you know what? Fuck y'all niggas, because I know where this is going. I'm paying all of this. Ain't nobody coming to me.
Let me give you an example.
All right, give me an example.
I went out for a girlfriend's birthday. This was a couple of years ago, maybe like 5 years ago. So I wasn't really financially stable. I was actually really broke. But I knew when I went out for my girl's birthday that she was gonna do it big, right?
All right.
So she goes to this steakhouse out in, I want to say a Syosset out in Long Island, Rare 360 or some shit like that. So we go there, and I was not eating red meat at the time.
All right, understood.
Right? And I got a salad, and I got sushi, and I got 1 drink.
All right.
Everybody else got surf and turf. Do you think that how much money do you think I left?
What you mean?
The equal amount of whatever.
$130. Everybody else got $99 surf and turf. And
you got probably like $30 shit.
$40 tops, because I got a drink.
I'm not saying you're
wrong.
But
I knew going there, no matter what the fuck I was going to decide to ingest, what was going to come out of my pockets was going to be what it was.
You breaking that down is not the problem. What I'm telling you is, was it an issue when that check came?
No.
I've been with people where it's an issue when that check came, when nobody wants to pay their equal. Regardless.
But that's you.
No. I don't have a problem with that. You keep saying it's me. I've been out with people like that. So you know what I do? I bang way more than what my shit is. But it might be more than what your shit was, but below what everybody else is paying. No, but I'm
still. So if the bill comes and it's $1,000 and you give $50 and everybody else give $100, then there's an extra $50 lingering that is not allotted for.
Listen to what I'm saying again. I've been with people where it's a problem for them to pay equally.
Got it.
I pay whatever the equal is. I pay that plus extra.
Got it.
So whoever complains,
then you know that's the cheap person,
the
right?
Cheap motherfucker.
But let's bring it back full circle to what do you do when it's mad hoes and they want you to buy all their food? Stop playing like you don't know what we talking about.
They all getting fucked. The fuck you mean?
When the hoes trying to go to El Puerto, is you putting it on your EBT or not?
Like, El Puerto is a little bit way too expensive for all them.
Is you putting it on your EBT though?
Nigga, fuck, I don't get EBT. Fuck out of here, B. I don't get no.
I used to get EBT.
Y'all better than me.
I wish I could get some EBT. Send that in.
I used to get EBT.
Send that in on the flip.
And was spending it hard.
Yo.
Okay.
One time I went to El Puerto. My shit was like $80.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, easy.
That's why you gotta have the bang bang.
So I'm gonna bring 6 bitches to feed them great shrimp?
It all depends how much you like her.
And what y'all about to do after.
And how good they look and how it's popping. So anything, excuse me, so anything is up for discussion.
Yes.
I agree with you.
And I'm going to tell you why I brought that topic up, because of the 2 different type of men that I'm sitting in between.
Yeah.
Heineken's not with the shits. Listen, Esso is possibly with the shits depending on the circumstances, because I know the type of man he is, and I know how he is about food in particular, because I'm the same way. We all gonna eat good.
No.
It don't matter.
We've been out to eat. We eat good.
Right, but what I'm saying, I'm talking about when the women come.
I've paid for women
I'm not
before.
saying that you don't.
No, but when
what
the
I'm
women come, I'm with the
Randy's
shits.
with whatever.
No.
He's with whatever. You want to buy the world? Let's buy. I
go
should have
get
got
it.
2 of those.
I'm not.
I just got 2 of the worlds, but we can get 3 worlds, bitch.
I'm not against that. I just analyze and I look first, and I'm like, okay, which bitch?
That's that Virgo shit. You gotta stop. We gotta chill with the overanalyzation.
I'm not in the business of attempting to feed homeless niggas, because this is what these chicks gonna do.
See, this
Bring
is where the
leftovers
Zodiac
for the
shit come in. The Sagittarius is jumping out the window.
I'm litty.
And the Virgo is sitting back thinking about, well,
whoever
maybe.
makes it to the party today is gonna say he had the time of his motherfucking life.
He's still at home thinking about who he gonna invite.
And I'm like, bring whoever the budget is in.
That's
Yo,
the difference.
what's up?
So when we categorize men by their Zodiac, that's why.
That's
okay?
why, because everybody knows. My girl knows. Randy got a pocket full of money. My daughter, they looking for me.
They
looking for me because it's going down.
When I got mom, everybody know. They're like, all right, it's time to hit them up. But if you come at a way I don't like, you getting
You
left.
don't like no way. What you talking about? There's no way that you gonna like somebody to ask you about him.
That's why it's too much rules. If I'm in a
Mad
good
rules,
mood,
hey?
if I'm in a good mood, it's a go. When I pull up to my daughter, I see her. She be like, "Yo, what's up?" I call it a check, B.
We out.
And she claps like this. Where we going? We lit.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Let's close out with a couple of joints. T-Pain said that if Aaliyah didn't
Who?
die, T-Pain.
Who?
T-Pain.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who T-Pain is?
Nah, I forgot.
Auto-tune nigga.
He's an asshole.
Yo, he really don't remember.
No, you really feeding into his bullshit.
Of course. He said that if Aaliyah didn't die, her death made her a lot bigger than what she is.
He should go slap himself.
You don't think the death of Aaliyah
I feel like
made
at
her
the
more
point-
iconic?
I feel like at the point that Aaliyah passed away, she was pivoting and she was about to go into a different phase in her career. And I feel like that would have happened had she not passed away.
Yo, me and her have not agreed solidly on one thing in here until today.
Shit.
This is the first time.
I think
Completely.
I think that death catapulted her stardom way more.
No.
Yo, I'm gonna give you one thing that y'all are totally forgetting. She had the key role in The Matrix, and she was gonna blow. She was gonna be a movie star as well as a singer. And I'm gonna agree with her. When that Rock the Boat record would have came out, that was her best work to date. That's who Aaliyah was. She was maturing. You know what I'm saying? So for T-Pain to think about that, he's not really thinking about.
And that's sad. He hasn't gone.
Thinks that. Yo, it's sad because he hasn't. But he hasn't gone to the. He hasn't thought about the movie side of her, and that goes to show you can't listen to what everybody say because people don't pay attention to history.
Right.
Well,
we forget a lot of things too.
They forget mad stuff.
Maybe
even with the internet at our fingertips.
Maybe he took a shot at her because of her affiliation with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z did kill Auto-Tune. He can feel
if he's really gonna take it that serious, he's a
Jay-Z was salty because of that situation with Dame.
But he's talking about T-Pain being mad about Jay-Z making
why
that for the auto-tune song.
You would have to make Dame Dash upset. In order to get Jay-Z mad, you got to say something about Beyonce. I don't think he caring about what you saying about Aaliyah.
He's being sarcastic. But I think that T-Pain is
Who?
T-Pain sounds like that without auto-tune, so I don't think he took it personally. Anyway, next thing. So, are we gonna drop these gems about these Instagram?
Yeah, I'd rather talk about Tiana Taylor before we talk about T-Pain on this show.
All right. Oh shit.
We're gonna bring up Teddy Payne. We can give Tiana Taylor some light, okay?
Let's. Oh my God.
I told you since I agree with her one time, yo, fuck it. Let's talk about Tiana. Ain't nothing to say, but it's open.
I mean, her husband's playing great on the Sacramento Kings, Phil. Oh, yeah, he has a jump shot now.
Oh, all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like Tiana. She from Harlem. Harlem. Shout out Harlem. Junie. Junie.
She just put out a remix to her song with Wu-Tang. So. Oh, it was Wu-Tang 25th anniversary this weekend. 36 Chambers.
Push,
cool.
you better have her on camera with the pause waiting to say the Wu-Tang. Yo, Push.
No, I was trying to think of something.
Yo,
I was trying to think of something to interject because you was giving her props for one, so I wanted
Tiana,
to
we
love
we love you up here, Tiana.
Yeah.
Footages.
You want to what?
Talk about the footages.
What footage?
The Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, talk about that.
Right now, we are living in a world where social media is everything. The right picture, the right video, the right caption, the right comments, too, can put you in a catapulted state to where, you know, your life has changed. But now Instagram, knowing this, has forced these programs in which you don't get the same amount of awareness, attention, and it looks bad when you're trying to go to people to say, hey, this is a person of value, but you can have a great video and it just only does 100 hits and you don't know why. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's called the algorithm. Some people say F the algorithm, fight through it, but you have to know how to play the game. There's certain, techniques such as you got to respond to every comment. People got to leave comments. A like isn't enough. There's a certain amount of time you got to watch the video for it to count. Certain words that's going to trigger the video to be successful. That will keep your page on the feed after 24 hours. But, now a lot of people are starting to recognize this. And I think, of course, the reason why it's going that way is so you could pay more for Instagram ads. Let's just keep it real.
I mean, when you're looking at the logistics, for instance, right, I'm only seeing that about 10% of my followers are even seeing the shit that I'm posting. 10%.
Remember back in the day when people used to be like, "Oh, I didn't see it," and you're like, "Nah."
You're lying.
Now it's the truth.
They really didn't see it. I look at the logistics and I'm like, this is ridiculous that 500 people saw my picture, and we have thousands of followers. It's ridiculous, but it just shows you, like I said, once you go into that business profile and you go from personal page to business page, at first they're gonna give you a little kick. They're gonna give you a little gas, like yeah. Business page, we got you. Your shit gonna start getting hits. Then all of a sudden it's gonna start to decline. I've seen a lot of up and coming artists and people who are, using Instagram as their main forum to promote themselves have these issues lately. And I think people are just gonna have to start paying, and it's fucked up. But when Facebook bought Instagram, the whole shit changed.
It's a monopoly now.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I don't think it's a business page or personal, because mine is personal.
And it's still the same thing.
My joint be moving
it's trickled
slow.
over now.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just catch the right time, and then it gets into the right thing, or it seems like that they know when you have somebody that's of a famous stature. Because when I post up, because if I post up a Yella Beezy, I'll get 150 maybe, but if I post up a Puff Daddy, I'll get 300.
That's a
based on the popularity of the hashtags that you use.
Yeah,
I mean, what you write in your caption,
but
they might say, because
they reading it.
We talk about this, but
no, the system is that fast, because you could post up a video with a song on it, and it immediately says this song belongs to somebody. Yeah. So there's certain triggers.
Why I said they're looking at it.
Like, I did a promo ad for one of our clips, and they were like, we can't sponsor it because there's nudity in there. And I'm like, ain't no nudity in there. Mm-hmm. So they know, like what Essel just said, they know immediately that this is a picture that needs to be featured.
Yeah.
They know.
So they
and
they
letting you and then they're letting you get to follow it. It's like you gotta prove yourself to them. Uh-huh. So what I learned is that since Gary Vee is an investor in Facebook, that he's basically telling you what you have to do because he knows, because they told him. Uh-huh. So now when Gary Vee says, oh, you need to post 4 times a day, I say, 4 goes into 24, 6 times. So every 6 hours, I'm going to post a picture. Hours. So now every time I post something, so even if it's through the night, he told me to post a food picture, I post a food picture. It might not get a lot of likes, but I'm getting followers and I'm maintaining my people.
Yes, that's what I was going to tell you, is that I went through a phase maybe about 2 weeks ago where I was getting followers out the ass back to back, and no likes. Mm-hmm. I was posting shit 40 likes, 50 likes. I'm like, what? Now, also what I want to tell you is that there's an app. I'm not going to tell the name of the app. You guys got to do a little bit of research. Not you, but the listeners. Might give away all of it, but there's an app that will time your posts for you and post them for you.
Oh yeah, Circuit told me about that one.
You
Circuit
don't even have to
uses
worry
that.
about sitting there and it's at 4 o'clock. It'll do it for you.
Circuit does that.
You don't even have to worry about it.
I like the
I enjoy the organic
stuff because now I'm not gonna front because I've been inside this business for a long time, but now with us being on this platform and people knowing the stuff that I really know about music and who I be with, so now it's like a whole bunch of stuff that's coming my way. So I'm out more. When I was young, I was out like this, but now I'm out more. So the organic feel of what's going on, and sometimes I don't like to post it when it's happening now. Sometimes I'll hold it to maybe later on because Gary Vee told me I need to spread my posts out, and I just posted something at this amount of time, and it's working. You follow what I'm saying? So people know, and it's out there for us to find. It's just people like yourself are more on top of what's going on, and then when y'all feed it to me, then I put my eyes on it, and I can work it to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I just think right now we're in an era where social media matters. It's become the equivalent of the pen and email.
Yeah.
Because remember, back in the day, an email was just an extravagant thing to have. Now, if you meet a dude and you're dating him and he say he doesn't have an email, you're gonna be like,
"Are you ancient?
Yo, you a terrorist."
No, you're not. No, it's something wrong with you because
exactly.
you don't got a bank account. You don't got nothing.
Nothing. You don't have no electronic
nothing
trail at all because you can't have anything without an email.
That's my point. You see, it's the same thing with social media now. It's become the thing that, this is what it's looked upon. This is how you can generate money. And that's why they want to regulate it, because they don't want I always feel like the internet is the Wild Wild West, and they're going to regulate it. So this is the gold rush, and we got to get our nuggets and build our foundation before they say, all right, because what's going to end up happening?
Yeah, it's going to change.
Let me tell you something. This is kind of on topic, but I did a senior presentation in this class, and it was called "Why the Internet is the Wild Wild West."
There you go.
And that was in 2011.
But listen,
and it was worse then.
Anything that gets oversaturated starts to be more of a hindrance than a help. Think about when the net came out. Everybody was sending music around.
Yeah.
And you got the computer. You can make the beats inside the house. Everybody thought that was good, but now it oversaturated us with the bullshit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got to weed out the bullshit. Now you got to change your email 5 and 10 times. And,
you got to use specific emails for specific things.
Exactly. It's the
turn
bullshit.
Turn your notifications on for this one and off for that one. And it's a lot.
The simple thing I could say is, do your research and fight for your hood.
Fight for your hood.
Fight for your likes.
Know what your weapons of mass destruction is here, and then and that's it.
I got one bad few thing to say.
Yeah, let's close
for
it out.
For all y'all young rappers and all y'all young people trying to do your thing, you definitely need a budget, right? And you definitely want to have money, but you got to know what to spend your money on. All right, that's very important. Do not spend your money throwing your money up in a strip club trying to look good to the girls for instant gratification. You have to spend it on things that are important, that's going to give you exposure. It's like investing in yourself. Bang.
There we go.
Yo, we out. Episodes. Huh? Don't drink Henny like you do. Oh, yeah, don't date women that drink Henny.
Y'all already know I ain't the style of nigga drink no Henny. I'm champagne and Patron all day.
Champagne and Patron all day.
We got B-Days coming up for SO. Got some couple of events coming up for Bag Fuel. A lot of big things going on.
Spades tournament, slut.
Birthday, starlets, meet me there. December 1st.